Welcome, brawlers. I'm the Hermit, and I hope you're ready for the power of 2. Because today we're gonna be playing Arabella Abandoned Doll. For a red and a white, we get a 1/3 legendary artifact creature toy, and whenever she attacks, it deals X damage to each opponent, and we gain X life, where X is the number of creatures we control with power 2 or less. So most of our creatures are gonna be 2 power, but we have a couple of exceptions. For instance, we have Haliyah. We can play Haliyah, and if we have 3 creatures with Arabella, we are gonna be drawing a card each turn. We also have Adeline. She makes 1/1s, but she grows with the number of creatures we control. A little bit similar and Impactal, but Annie makes increasingly more and more 1/1 tokens. Also, we have Tajik Legion's Valor. It makes a couple of 2 power creatures all the way to 3. Then we get a 6/1 and a 4/4. But in the meantime, he just grows within a couple of turns out of Arabella caring about it. Then we have a couple of synergies with Arabella. We have Delny. Creatures with power 2 or less we control can be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. And then it doubles the abilities, the triggered abilities of creatures with power 2 or less, so Arabella, but also some of our other creatures that have triggered abilities. Now, some of them are, for instance, God. It can make our 1 or 2 power creature tokens into for 1 skeletons whenever we attack. We just order it, so Arabella resolves first, and then God, we get a menacing skeleton. We have Hamwer Garrison. Whenever it attacks, it makes 2/1/1 red humans. We also have Magus of the Moon, just because it costs 2 and we are in 2 colors. Professional Facebreaker. For treasures, Reckless Stormseeker. It gives our creatures haste, so if we have to recast Arabella, the Stormseeker makes it 2/3, and it also keeps it haste while also being 2 power itself. Then we have Hilda, Robber of the Rich, Wagon Wrecker for some damage whenever our opponent casts certain spells, and a couple of finishers like Frontline Rush. It can give +X/+X or make 2 goblins, Boros Charm, Protection, Burn, or Double Strike. We also have Ocelot's Pride since we're gonna be gaining life, and Ayani just because he's too powerful not to run. Captain Everhard for taxes, Clarion Spirit, and Cosmogrants in it. If we play 2 spells each turn, we're gonna be getting 1/1s. And then in the cheap end, we have Guide of Souls, a couple of removals, Chain to the Rocks, Swords to Plowshares, Lightning Bolt, Chain Lightning, and even Ossification. We have a decent amount of basics, so we might as well run land tax. And obviously we have Giver of Runes, Mother of Runes, to protect our commander a little bit. Then we have also a couple of Mobilize cards, Waste on Guidance, attacking tokens get +1/+0, and our first creature spell gets Mobilize 1. Voice of Victory, it's a 1/3, Mobilize 2. And the Club and Pack Beasts, it has 0 power, but it has Mobilize 3 for only 3 mana, so those are really good to have with Arabella, because the Mobilize tokens essentially make more and more creatures. That means we drain our opponent for more and more life. Also from Age of Eternities, a little synergy, we have Sammy, Ship's Engineer. At the beginning of the end step, if we control 2 or more tap creatures, we make a 2/2 robot. So not only is it that 2 power creatures, but also it makes 2/2s at the end of the turn. So that's the deck. Now let's head into the queue and square up against some opponents. Against Leopold. Esper Sentinel is definitely ideal. Opponents are with Gemstone Caverns. Maybe they thought they were not the starting player. Yeah, and now they're gonna be even later for Leopold. So let's see how they play it. Here we have a tap land in Cabaran, but we might as well just take some time. See what opponents discards. Legion Warboss. Play Ruby Collector. What does opponent have, like Subtlety? They could have Endurance, technically, I guess. It's the other incarnation that has Flash in their colors. Oh. Baroque. Guess we can go for Kumano. And notification on Baroque. Yeah, it seems like it is Subtlety what they are holding. That's why they tapped out, to give us a sense of confidence so that they can Subtlety if we go for our commander. That's Leobold from opponent. Guess we play Arabella. Who knows what they have? I think we station here. Draw 2 cards. We try to Solitude. And it was Subtlety after all, right? Yeah, okay. Let's send it away. Can you?
I will prove my worth to my pride.
Maybe we attack with the Collector. Edict. Guess it's Mano. Here we station again. and they concede. I guess they didn't have removal there. And if they had like a wheel, we were empty-handed, so we didn't care as much. GG's. Oh, the mirror. From Mox, from opponent, and Arabella, I guess. Back tremors. Focus of the moon, huh? That's worse for us than our opponent, it seems. World Leader's Call. Rahilda and Felia. Back with everyone. Replace Kumano, Legion Loyalist. Ah, no se right. Should we play Arabella? Guess so. And we will exile Ocelot Pride. Penetrates for failure. Get a robot. I guess we take the damage, it's fine. Opponent cost 1, and yeah. You don't have enough blockers. GG's. I guess we are the better Arabella. Feels good to be good. Galadriel. This one should be fun. I mean, maybe they are just landfall and extra turns, so maybe not that creative, but at the very least, Battle of Whitewater might be backbreaking for them. Bamboo grows. Yeah, maybe we just use it for one creature. Ooh, even if it needs a... What else are we gonna do here? Now this is gonna be a basic. So we need to keep that in mind. Let's hope our opponent plays more big creatures. I guess we are letting them gain some value out of Nisa. That part is not ideal. Now we go to combat, attack, attack. Here we just need to outrace their Mossborn Hydra, which might be easier said than done if they have enough fetch lands. Seems they have something else they want to cast. Yeah, but that's one fetch land. Pasador of Event. No, we are one short now. So here, let's exile the treasure, see what we get. Mountain. I guess we can attack with Arabella, despite everything. We bounce Arabella. Yeah, that's the order. Since we are at 30 life, we should just get out of Hydra range. They need 36 now. I don't think they can do it in one turn. Unless they have Scape Shift, then math doesn't matter anyway. Okay, I guess that's the win for us. And GG's. They were landfall after all, but they didn't draw their best cards. And we don't know if they played extra turns or not. So, an okay Galadriel. Yes. Eshki. Let's see how fast they can ramp into Eshki. With station for now. Flame Slash. Move on for Eshki is good. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Let's attack with Rahilda. That was a good steal. Iteration and Pollen. So HK only has word 1, right? Do they also have a Mox or something here? Bubble. Agent. These two guys. Risen Borrower. Let's protect Rahilda here. They still get their bone. Lighted Halfling. And Ragavan. And now combat attack. Just Rahilda though. We use this to kill the halfling. Oh, we couldn't kill it. My bad. I guess we not needed to. Yeah, I didn't. I was thinking I had the landing hand still, so my bad. On and ups. And they lose their boon. Okay, so one misplay and one misplay each. Mountain Impact, Mesawashite. Captain Neverheart. Here we bounce Lelia. Play Collector. Here obviously we block, that's why we play the collector. Let's get the captain as well. Target creatures gets -1/-1. Yeah, sadly I think they might use it to kill Rahilda. Okay, so we just block with everyone. Right, that was one less. Yep. This doesn't have double strike, so my bad. Guess we lose to Jiten now. They can gain 8 life. GG's, I guess. That's something better there. We didn't get it, so. Ragavan. Scar Mage. Guess we'll see. I think I want to send Interrupter away here. Okay then. Vault. Ooh, that one was not ideal, but I guess we will get lost Lelia. They might get some value here. Indeed. Cinder on Smite. Play this here. And now get lost on Lelia. Seems like opponent might be either thinking about something or just waiting. The map. Smashing. Technically a land, but not one they can get in their hand. From Mox, also they send it away. Honestly, series. Yes, here I wanna attack with everyone. Oh, wrong order. Do we want to spend 2 cards here? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, that was good enough. Yeah, and then we work on Natalia. We had our opponent unlock GG's. Iruda. So for Kiruda, Get Lost might be really good since it can kill and they don't get their clones. That's a Oracle. From Mox and Thassa. So they're gonna be scrying essentially every turn. Which is not horrible, but I don't know if that's what we want them to do. Let's push up the Aggro then. Ragavan. I guess it doesn't matter, but if we play like this, they tap that. Okay, let's kill that here. Oh, they get Thalia. Dolls. In down. Let's trade in Voice of Victory here. There's that. And exact. X-axis, just barely lethal. Even though they had mana to tap Arabella, we just had the sauce. GG's. I guess mana faces really helped there. Oh, not complaining. Do we want this hand? Against Uro, a Course of Silence might be more useful than in general, so keep it merely because of that. From Mox. I see this is Growth Spiral. Oh. Of course, Gemstone Caverns always comes in just one turn too late. Bro. At least that allows us to play some stuff. Strip Mine. You're not do it to us, opponent. You are. So now we have no white mana. Reflecting Pool. Ooh. Let's play Lootmonger. They stifle the Lootmonger trigger. Yeah, they might have us actually. Now this is unlocked essentially. They have enough colors. They mill Reverse Rebuke. So what's the play here? War Boss? Counterspell. Oh, they played another land, so we can land tax. And I guess Stormseeker. So I guess they sent Reverse Rebuke because they don't have that many lands. No, decline. Take action. 2 and 3. Guess we go for Arabella first, then Bombardiers. Do we win here? I guess. GG's. Yeah. That's what happens when Oro doesn't get their lands. Probably they need maybe more than 40. I don't know. I don't play Oro. GG's. Kefka. This hand is almost good. Well, it's good, it's almost great. So maybe we try it. Yeah, I guess I've seen this guy before. Praxis, he plays Kefka. Probably the most committed Kefka player I've seen. Talisman. Indulgence. We have a 3-3 Pelia. Brass's Tunnel Grinder. And we will blink the guidance this time. Let's hope they want to play Kefka here. Toxic Deluge. And now if they have removal, we lose, I think. We just need another land and maybe we will be okay. Raid. I'm hoping we have, yeah, if we have another land, we can go Zenith and Bombardment. Kefka here. I mean, at least we are empty-handed now, so they cannot make us discard anything else. collapse, so I guess we sacrifice token. Yep, we are in dire straits here. That's a land. And I guess this is as close as we're gonna get. Hope we get chain lightning or lightning bolt. That's probably how we win. Sacrifice a permanent. Guess the guidance. Oh, no. Yeah, okay, it didn't matter too much. So if they have removal here, we lose. And if they don't, we win. Or if we draw lightning bolt, we also win, even if they have Chromox. That means they have something, probably. Yes. Bolos. We need to be extra aggressive against Colos. Reprieve might help. So we play Gabaron, then Arabella. We go from there. Maybe we witch enchanter the Brawl. They named green. Draft a card, planet, or a special land. Talisman of Creativity. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Hmm. Misplayed that one. We don't have double white or anything like that. So. Oops. Do we have enough to win here? Six, 7, 8. Yep, seems like that. What's gonna happen? Yeah, we make 2 more tokens, I think. Not just one, so it's 8. They need to block 3. No, we need to deal in 3, so even if they block at 2 power, we have 4, so GG's. And that's gonna be it for today. And I have to admit, this is a really decent aggro deck board. Obviously, it's not the best aggressive Boros deck. I like the fact that it gains life, so that's a little bit nice, but we don't have that many synergies. There aren't too much I would do. Not much I would run other than Halija, just draw a card each turn by gaining life, but yeah, maybe you can also use, if you want to, you can trade in your Magus of the Moon for something more like Roaming Zone. That way you're gonna be dealing even more and more damage. Now, if you want to play Lightning from Final Fantasy, it doesn't work the way you want it because Lightning needs to deal damage, and this is before the damage step, so it's right at the declare step, declare attacker step. That's when you get the drain with Arabella, so it doesn't work with Lightning. But Roaming Throne is a good one, very much a double Delny. If you get both Delny and Roaming Throne, you're gonna be draining for at least 8, and hopefully even probably lethal in some cases. So also maybe you want to trade in some of the sacrifice outlets, but if we are running as many tokens as we're running, we're okay with them. They're not terrible. They're actually useful in some cases. So thank you for watching. I'm the Hermit, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.